Hello and welcome back to my channel. We have a crazy lineup of astrology this week, but we're going to focus on the Scorpio New Moon and the transformative energy that is being brought into your life. Remember that new moons are an excellent time to plant seeds, so if you've been wanting to start something new, now is the time, right? Whatever you've been thinking about, maybe kind of pondering on, should I start this? Should I do this thing? This is an excellent moon. We're bringing in that grand water trine, which is just watering all of your opportunities right now, all of your seeds. So let's dive into the tarot reading. With the Scorpio New Moon, you guys are about to be flooded with opportunities. Oh my gosh, okay. So we have Temperance as our first card, and I really feel like this is okay. Be careful with all of these opportunities coming in. We're going to have to remember balance and moderation, right? You might get thrown into a really big change with this energy, so you're going to have to be mindful, cautious, aware about how you proceed forward, okay, you guys? Let's see what else is coming out here. The Five of Swords. Ooh, okay, so this is really giving me keeping your peace. There could be people, situations, things coming up that are challenging you and challenging your focus. So pay attention to that. The Five of Swords is usually a combative energy, right? A fight, an argument, a disagreement, but it's sharp because it's the swords. Unlike the Five of Wands, which is more like competitive banter, with the Five of Swords, I do get the sense of, people trying to get under your skin, sharp words, having full blown out arguments and people disagreeing with you. There tends to be this feeling of being mistreated with the Five of Swords, so I would be cautious not to get involved with these people, these situations that are stirring up insecurities within you, because they could be trying to do that, right? At the end of the day, with the Five of Swords, nobody wins. Everybody is a loser with that card, and frankly, it's just not worth the energy. So keep your peace, focus on what is serving you, and this situation is not a part of that. Let's see what else. Okay. The Lovers reversed. Now this card actually for me has nothing to do with love. It's more so about the different pathways in your life. Some may seem more exciting than others, and some may seem safe and comfortable. There are multiple paths being laid out in front of you, right? So some paths may seem more comfortable and familiar and cozy because we're used to it. And the other path might be strange and curious and exciting. Not one path is better than the other. So I want you to know that yes, opportunities are being laid out in front of you where you may have to decide upon a new path. Now, don't get scared of this. I feel like this is going to be kind of a surprise with this energy, and maybe even challenging, back to that Five of Swords, challenging old beliefs that you have. Ugh. And look at that, the Five of Wands came out, and I mentioned it earlier. I feel like you guys are in this energy of, yes, protecting yourself, protecting your peace, maintaining balance and equilibrium within yourself. And you see that these arguments or these problems coming up, these obstacles, really are just like little bumps in the road. They're not a big deal like the Five of Swords, right? So I really kind of feel like it's like brush it off, brush it off, keep going. Don't let these obstacles stand in your way. And then we have the Nine of Wands also that came out in reverse. You guys are tired. I see that. But it has a lot to do with these conflicts that really have no bearing on whether or not you're going to be successful or go the right direction. You're exactly where you need to be. And because of that, the opportunities are pouring down on you now. So there is a serious question of, do I move on from the situation or do I go back? Do I go back to something that is familiar to me and keep staying with that situation that I'm comfortable in? Or do I move on? Do I find closure and allow myself to expand and grow in this new direction, right? And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I really see this as slow and steady. Like, this isn't going to be so chaotic that you're gonna go like, holy crap, what's happening? With this Knight of Pentacles coming out, I feel like this is Spirit saying, I'm setting you up. right? I'm giving you that foundation that you need, giving you these tools that are necessary for your growth, because it's gonna take a lot of hard work on your end, but also like we are supporting you. And I really feel this shift in terms of what you have around you in your life and in your support system and your pillars, that's going to allow you to grow and allow you to reach greater heights than you even imagined before. So that's really exciting. I'm going to pull some more oracle cards and see what else is in this Scorpio new moon energy. But again, with the Knight of Pentacles, I see this as you guys having an ability to take things slowly and really enjoy the process and learn a lot from it, because a lot of other people might be thrown into this like scorpionic energy very chaotically, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is so much at once, but you guys are keeping balance. And I do think that there's going to be a lot coming in, but you're going to be able to navigate it, right? Ooh, okay, so we have forgiveness. Again, keeping your peace. Don't worry about these other people, these other situations that are coming in trying to trigger you. That's the word. Don't let that get in the way. These are like the small tests that are coming in to be like, hey, is this person able to withstand some of these things that they're gonna have to face on a larger scale as they go after their dreams? Freedom. Yeah, you're not actually trapped by these situations or these people. You have the keys to your success. I love that card so much. And you're just gonna have to trust where you're being led. And I feel like that card pairs so well with that Eight of Cups, because we see two figures kind of wandering on the edge of like a beachside cliff. And they're like, where am I going next? Where to? With the Eight of Cups, I feel like there's less of a feeling of trust and more so acceptance. But after the acceptance comes the trust. So trust the process, trust where you're being led, and your willpower is going to return to you. Like, I really feel that. Let's do some special cards. I made these cards the other day and I love them. I just think that they're so useful. So let's see. Okay. Any details that we need to know about these current circumstances with the new moon energy? Ooh, remove distractions. Oh, what did I say? It's like you guys are staying focused on yourself, equilibrium, temperance, right? It's like a new spiritual heightened state. I hate to say it like that, but you've learned not to let the haters get the best of you, essentially, right? Something is pulling your focus from your goals. Reclaim your attention. Yeah, you have the power to pull your attention away from those negative things. Forgive what's going on and redirect that to what is important to you. Like, there's this laser focus, and I see that with the willpower card too, right? Because this person is so focused on what they want, it's their willpower. What is your will doing right now? Is your will focused on things that aren't worth your time and energy? We have bold communication. Clarify, speak up, say what you want clearly, right? Focus on what you want, say what you want, be very clear, communicate your needs. With that Scorpio energy, you're gonna get the opportunity to do that and to express yourself in a really authentic way that might be triggering to some people. And then we have new pathway, trust the pivot. Oh my gosh, can we not get any more like specific with this reading? Oh my gosh, that card fell. And because of this, you guys are being financially elevated, right? Your income is about to increase and your opportunities. Income, opportunities, oh my gosh. So yes, what I was saying about the new pathway and trust pivot. Remember we have the trust card? Okay, that with that Eight of Cups moving on, moving forward, the Lovers reversed, the new pathway unfolding in front of you. Are you going to go down an old path or a new path? I feel like you guys already know that the new path is the answer, but use your own intuition, right? So I'm going to pull some astrology cards and we're going to get a little bit more in depth. Wow, I'm really feeling spirit right now. So the astrology cards are going to be important. Okay. What do we need to know, Spirit, again, with this energy, what's coming through? So we have removing distractions, clarifying what it is that you want, where you want to put your attention and your focus. A new path is unfolding for you, and needing to trust the process and trust the change. Trust the pivot. Speaking of which, we have the mutable signs. Oh my gosh. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. You guys, can we get any more specific with this message? Like, oh, and I feel like with this card and the flow of water coming out of this person's hand is very similar to that Temperance where the angel is pouring the water between the cups and the water's just moving effortlessly, right? It's like the angel's kind of in this meditative state. And that's where you guys are going to, like the state of surrender, meditation, flow state. It's happening naturally because there's this feeling of releasing and allowing. And that's actually what's going to help drive you to this place that you want to elevate yourself to. Oh, okay. Jupiter, grow and expand. I mean, come on. Jupiter, the great benefic, giving you luck and opportunities and growth. Okay, so there's actually going to be like huge communication because I do see Jupiter as like overall a good planet in a reading, but also Jupiter can quite literally just mean like something is getting bigger, louder to me. And this could be like, I don't want to say a big fight, but if you already went through that, then you know that that's something that's come up, or you're even thinking about there could be a difficult conversation coming in. But it's important to say what you need to say and then sort of detach from it, right? Because your ego might want to win in this situation, but Spirit is saying there's no winning or losing. You're just needing to keep your peace and you'll be fine. North Node, destined to have. You are destined to have good things. If you don't believe that, well, I'm sorry, Spirit's saying have a little bit more trust, okay? Because even though some things are falling away, some old things that you may have wanted, wow, I'm really feeling Spirit with that. The new things that are coming in are better. They just are, and you can't see it right now because if you were to see it, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it would be possible. Like, these are really beautiful things coming in for you. We have Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. So literally, I feel like, I know this isn't Capricorn energy, but that Knight of Pentacles gives me that vibe of slow moving, hardworking effort. Paying attention, observing the surroundings, making a strategic decision on how to move forward and what path to take. And from this ambitious, very material standpoint with the Capricorn card, right? Okay, so we're gonna do one last card. Scorpio New Moon. What do we have? We have, Lucy Kane. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Let's see. Okay, so this card is actually encouraging you to have an act of kindness during this new moon. And that is going to help you be put on the path that you want to be on. There's some way that you could be of service to someone, something, somebody else. Keep that in mind with this energy. It's going to be important for you to keep an eye out. If there's someone you feel like you could lend a hand to, that you could help, that you could extend your love to, that will make a huge difference in this energy moving forward. Because I feel like there's this really combative, the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, but it's like Spirit's like, keep the peace, be peaceful, give love. And I just heard being cherished, cherishing others. Okay, so there's something to that too. Okay, thank you so much. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Thank you for following me. Thank you for leaving a comment down below if this resonated with you. And I hope you have a wonderful new moon. Bye-bye.